Good afternoon, everybody. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Masterwork Dwarf Fortress. Going to be Season 10, Part 20 of my No Item Embark Challenge. Yes, Part 20. We have once again eclipsed our regular series. It's not too often that we will get up to Part 20 in one of these DFLPs. Now anyway, last time I had spent pretty much the entire episode in an effort to reduce the amount of lag that we were getting from the game itself. Because otherwise, if we couldn't, then we might have to eventually abandon this this whole fortress and the season as is, without, you know, dying in a horrible clash of hellfire or whatnot, whatever happens to attacking us. Now, I have gone through a couple of different methods to fix this, and I do realized that a large portion of the lag is my fault. Because essentially, the thing that makes this fort really nice, the sexy triple waterfall or whatnot, is also what is causing the major lag, or, well, portion of what is causing the major lag. A couple things that you can do to try and negate lag are to keep your animals caged. At least the farming animals caged. Keep your pets kind of locked down a bit so they can't wander around the fortress and create pathing issues or pathing routines. Make sure that your main corridors are wide so your guys aren't, you know, jostling each other and fighting to try and get down the hallways or stairways. So having like a 3-wide corridor, which I do have, is something that helps reduce lag. Of course, smaller worlds, smaller zones all reduce lag. I have a slightly bigger zone, so that's my bad for that. And other than that, of course, having less creatures running around, so I said keep the farming animals kind of caged. The one thing I'm wondering is if you can actually feed the animals and still milk them from the cage. So I've never actually tried doing that, honestly. I don't really do a lot of animal stuff. I've never, like, every now and then I'll get a farm going and just kind of let them pasture around. But I've never tried just keeping them in a cage. I wasn't really sure if that kind of thing would work. And honestly, I'm still not sure if that would work. It's something that I would have to test out. Anyway, let's go ahead and transition over here. So essentially, another thing that I've done is I've gone into my task manager, and I have manually set up the priority for this game to be on a single CPU and to have mostly the entire CPU to itself. So hopefully that will help to boost the performance. Right now it's at 170. We'll see what happens when I actually hit play here. Let's dip it down to 150, but that's not too bad. I also increased the priority of the game itself. Looks like they're skipping around a little bit there for a second. Nope, it's dropping down to 30. Dropping back down to 30. Damn. Yeah, you can see that all of the little like 6s and 5s here, and especially down below, all of these different 5, 6s, this flowing water, these are all creating pathing routines that our dwarves would have to, you know, avoid. So this constant fluctuating water is causing us no end of hell. What I should have done is I could have created this waterfall system, just a single waterfall system, and even contained it by going down, creating the reservoir underneath the, like a larger reservoir underneath here, filling it up completely, and then having it just drain some of the water up, and then dropping it down the levels where I need it. And that would have been the easiest and most efficient way to do that. It would have kept our lag down quite a bit. As it stands, we'll have to just wait and see how this goes now. Hopefully we'll be able to make some progress. We have the Chromatorium here. Burn vermin to ash. Just body parts and vermin to ash right now. And I can take that ash and make lye and stuff with it. Aww, Adith's partial skeleton. Poor Adith. So many of our dwarves have died just because of me. Like, exponential number more than what the enemy has been killed by me, which is kind of sad. Okay, so the Plump Helmet Men are still getting slaughtered. Everything is getting slaughtered appropriately. We are starting to haul more of this in here. Yeah, I've pretty much done everything I can at this point to increase the performance for this game. I mean, sadly, someone's in a mood. Who is it? Harry Hattington cancels Construct Rock Coffin because he is struck by a fey mood. At the very least, it's a fey mood and not a possession, which means that he is going to go claim a workshop. He's heading up right now to claim a workshop. Let me go to the workshop area. There he is, coming up right now. Whoops. He's going to go quickly claim a workshop, and he's going to make himself an artifact.
I claim this workshop
In the name of invention. And it's a mechanics workshop. Interesting. I am looking forward to seeing what he makes. If he makes a nice traction bench, that'll be something great to put in the hospital. But yeah, digging less area as well, like just keeping all of our constructions kind of confined and not making any large like mining zones might help. But this isn't actually too bad, to be honest. I thought it'd be worse than this, but this is actually not that bad at all. So destroying random objects like that is not going to help at all. The lag is coming from the water and the creatures walking around. That is what the main... Although the creature load has been greatly improved over the years for the game itself, so it's, you know, it's not too horrible, but it's still enough that it's going to cause problems. And I may actually have to lower the priority on this, because you can see there's a lot of skipping going on. Oh, apparently a lot of these ones here weren't set to burial. We got Jim, we got Asmel. For some reason, yeah, a lot of these weren't set to bury anybody. And those were the first ones I would have placed and the ones I would have told immediately, yes, bury, bury, bury. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that, to be honest. Oh, well, oh my god, this song, every time, makes me want to play Kerbal Space Program. Ah, damn it. If only I didn't suck at it as much now. It's because with the new campaign mode and the restriction of money, like the restriction of science wasn't bad, but the restriction of money makes it so you can't build like super giant rockets anymore to get to the moon. You really have to be incredibly efficient, and I am terrible at designing efficient things. Okay, good. Looks like a lot of these are getting slaughtered now, properly. And if I go like this, it starts to freak out a little bit and lag slightly, so... FPS has gone up a little bit, though. It goes up, and then it dips, then it goes up, and then it dips, so... we'll see what happens. If I start getting around, like, 20 FPS, I'm probably gonna have to call this as dead at that point. We'll still keep destroying a lot of the rocks, though, that we don't need, and hope that makes a difference. But yeah, the main issues are pathing. So I'd even say having, kind of like how my corridor is set up here. Let me go down here. Having these, like, 2 doors gives our guys more options with getting through, so they aren't going to crowd each other. Now we're up to 94, and then we're back down to 20 again. It just can't make up its mind. Anytime else, because of course I paused the game, so yeah. That would make the difference. That would make the difference. What the hell? So for some reason my Chromatorium exploded. I don't know why, but it did. That's unfortunate. I don't think I made it out of any phantasmal items too, so weird. No, we're taking puppies as well. We're taking all those puppies and slaughtering them. You can see I do have quite a few animals in these cages here, and I'll actually make another stockpile for cages, or for animals specifically, because we're running out of room in here for them. We captured quite a few. We got like snake men and women that can be hauled off in here. Something about raw fish, and he's already making his artifact. Very nice. Cancels prepare raw fish. Well, Kitty Cat's got her nice, got their nice little shack here, but it's not doing anything for that right now. Not military. Unit list. Search. Oh, nope. They're fishing. Kitty cat is fishing. Where at? Oh, there. There they are. There they are. They just had to go grab something or another. Don't know which. But let's see what they actually fish up. I'm going to wait until they move on and see what kind of things they manage to fish up from the ocean here. Let's see. What do we got here? Brown bullhead. What the hell is that? Description. Stack of 5 brown bullheads. I guess just bound, like, yeah, bullhead fish, I guess. I would expect something like, you know, bullhead trout or salmon or something, but I don't know. Let's see, we got our dire wolves. We just have too many pets as well. They're restricted, though, at least in farms, but from what I understand, you can also put them into cages for livestock, but I don't know how well that would work, because they wouldn't be in the pasture then. They might die from, well, I wonder if you could put a pasture over the cages and if that would work. No, I don't think so. But then again, I've never tried it, so I'd have to look that up and see if I could figure something out. Let's see here. How's our military? They're not doing too bad. I think they still are missing some equipment, though. He's got the steel stuff and a warhammer. Yeah, looks like we're still waiting on weapons for most of them. Specific weapon. See, all the steel longswords are taken right now. Magic staff. Ooh. I've got to figure out who my Mancer is and give that to them. Golden pick, copper warhammer, copper battle pick. Tempting. A whole lot of copper stuff, but I really don't want copper if I can help it. Because then if he gets attached to it, you're gonna know he's gonna be stuck with a bloody, useless weapon. It's like giving a guy a willow sword and then he gets attached to it. Well, shit. That's unfortunate. Okay, let me make a new military group here. I actually need to go into the noble screen for that and create a new sergeant. But first, I need to figure out who it is. I believe Ragamuffin is the one. Yeah, it's Ragamuffin. So we'll go ahead in here. Ragamuffin, Adept of the Mages Guild. Stone and Rune Engraver. Create a squad. No uniform. I'll assign you specific equipment. Specific weapon. Magic staff. I wonder if we have... I'm not sure how to equip an aura to this guy, actually. Rigid scale plate shirt. No, I'll give him a good leather cloak if I can, or chitin plate or something along those lines. Definitely give this a male shirt. And I guess we'll go with this, where's that leather coat? Or cloak. Small leather cloak. There we go. Thought we had some chitin plate cloaks, but apparently we do not. Leggings, specific pants. We have chitin plate trousers, but in that case I prefer metal greaves. Specific gloves. Copper left. Copper right. Boots, specific shoes. Copper boot. Shield. Well, no, he should be fine with that. Well, no, I'll give him a shield just in case. Well, staff's a two-hander, so I don't think so. I don't think he would like that. So I'll let him have that. I'll give him the staff. That way, if I ever need to bring him out, I can summon him and he will do my bidding. And hopefully he'll summon a minion soon. I don't know how he does that. If he just does it randomly and it follows him or what. I should probably take a look at him and see if I can... Huh. Weird. Tried searching and... Oh, here he is. Ragamuffin, Sergeant. What are you doing right now, sir? You're not really doing anything, are you? He may still be actually locked on this. No, he shouldn't be. Huh. Weird. What the hell is that? It's a silk hood. Weird. I don't know why they dropped a silk hood there. Then again, I think they might drop something else as well. No, that's just a very odd upstair or up-down stair. Weird, but alright. Stop production of wooden cages. I guess we have enough now in stock. Although hopefully our trappers or hunters will go over and start swapping out traps soon. I'm just waiting for this guy to finish up his artifact so that we can check it out. I'm really intrigued about what he's going to make. Let's go down here though and see what we got for adamantine. Okay, good. So we sealed this off like I wanted. Perfect. In that case, you can now start mining very carefully. We should be alright. It appears there is even more adamantine above it. Wait, what the hell happened? Did I just click a button? I might have clicked a button. Here we go. He has created... Interesting. Nilnrab, a Lignite Mechanism. I was kind of hoping he'd build a track bench, but apparently he did not. That is a shame. So that means I have a random artifact mechanism that I now have to be careful of. The Worn Glows, a Lignite Mechanism. It's worth 420,000. Or not 420,000, 42,000. Jesus, what am I reading? Oh, am I that blind? Apparently I'm that batshit blind. Lignite Mechanism. All craftsmanship is the highest quality. Is encircled with bands of oval lignite capricorns and scale plate. The object is adorned with hanging rings of lignite and menaces with spikes of rock crystal and nether. On the item is an image of two overworked slave elves in lignite. On the item is an image of Aleth Cloaktin, the Merchant's Guild dwarf, and dwarves in rock crystal. Aleth Cloaktin is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the Merchant's Guild dwarf pyromancer Aleth Cloaktin to the position of Queen of the Cotton Vices in the first year. On the item is an image of the Worn Glows, the Lignite Mechanism in... Wait, what? So... On the item is an image of an Armox thorn tree in turquoise. So essentially, while the crazy fool was carving this mechanism, he also carved an image of this mechanism on the mechanism. Weird, but okay. I guess that works. And of course, the upside to it is he is now a level 10 accomplished mechanic. Congratulations, sir. Let me take a look at you. Damn it! Pardon me. God, I hope I don't get sick. I really don't want to get sick. Connect to Dwarf Fortress. Harry, Harry. Weird. Must have to wait a little bit. Hit space, let it run. Damn it. Actually, I wonder if putting them on different processors might have... No, 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 it should be fine. It's a shame, too. I was really hoping that doing that specifically assigning this to its own core would make the difference, but it appears not to have. Cough. Alright. Let's pause. Sort by migration wave. Oh, it's Hattie Haddington, not Harry Haddington. I don't know what the fuck I was smoking. Ah. Alright, in that case, my friend, you are a superior mechanic. Thus, I want you doing anything mechanic related. Actually, I'll leave architecture on just because. Resume. Then again, everything that's mechanical related I've already done. What the hell? That's not good. Froze up for a minute there. Alright, let's see how it's going here. Ooh, we got more crystals even. Have at it, lads. JC has created a masterpiece. What have you created, sir? Oh, I can't. Can't zoom to it. Aw, stray puppy has been slaughtered. How cruel. Anyway. What is this tree here? It's a shrub. Interesting. Looks like this is the only bit we have here. So let me go upstairs. And downstairs. And I'll let them go up there. And see how much adamantine we have up there. I know we at least have a little. I don't know how much specifically, but at least a little. I see we also have a nice, nice bit of water in here too. A little lake in the cave. I actually like living in caves. It's actually quite fun making a cave fortress. And especially in cases where it's the only way you're going to survive. Such as a ice biome, or not ice biome, a glacial biome. Because you need water to survive, or your dwarves will, you know, dehydrate to death. So you need to dig quickly underneath into the caves, or you're toast. Which is fun if you have also an aquifer. Makes things incredibly difficult. Man, I'll never forget that fort. Ugh. Now that was hell. That was hell. Let me try lowering the priority of this. And see if that makes a difference. Dwarf Fortress. Set priority above normal. See if that makes a difference. Oh, FPS has jumped up. 90, 100, 150, 170. Holy crap. Are we at 170 standard, or is it just not? Oh, because I haven't played yet. Never mind. Never mind. It's we were overreacting. We were overreacting. I had it paused. I had it paused. It's my bad. Ah, you're disappointing me, game. You had me so excited for a moment there, and then you just crushed me. How could you, you monster? You monster. Damn. There we go. I changed the priority. Because that's the one of the problems with Dwarf Fortress in general. because of how old the game is itself and how it was coded, it only runs off of one core. And pretty much, as far as I'm aware, can't be coded into 2. I believe I had somebody comment on that before. I believe the dev itself said something like, you know, you would have to, you know, reprogram the entire game, like redo everything in order to get it to operate off multiple cores. Someone else who was a coder himself commented on my previous series, one of my previous series, that, well, in his words, it was a load of bull and that there were ways to do it, but yeah. Oh, Killam's having a tantrum. What is your problem, sir? I enjoyed throwing something lately, slept uneasily due to noise, slept in a good bedroom recently, was comforted by a lovely waterfall lately, has witnessed death, lost a friend to tragedy. My god, man, when will you get over that tragedy? Jeez. I mean, look how happy everyone generally is. Well, we only have one guy that's like super oh my god happy, but, you know, damn it, be happy. Got all this furniture still going in here. Unknown material cabinet. Let me have this guy produce a bunch of cabinets, because why not? Here we go. Alright. Let me also designate some more trees to be chopped down, especially inside my area. Trim the trees, man. Trim the trees. Except for that one. Because then we'll just create a gap across that area. That all those well, technically the thing's open anyway, so they could just run out of there if they wanted to. But it seems like they don't. And it doesn't, you know what? I don't really have any reason to keep the Plump Helmet Men at all. They're not really that useful to me. So, you know what? Animals. Guess what, Plump Helmet Men? Oops, plumps. Yes, I need the plumps. Nope. Even if they're spawns, just do it. Slaughter every freaking one of them. Every single Plump Helmet man, woman, and child must be slaughtered for the lag reduction. JC has created another masterpiece. Go JC. But yeah. So honestly, if it was an easy thing to get Dwarf Fortress coded to work on multiple cores, considering how popular this game has been throughout the years, someone would have done it. You know, someone with the background in game coding or general coding for this, whatever this is coded off of. I think is it C# or something like that, C+? I don't know. Either way, I don't know what the hell this is coded with, but I'm sure someone out there, you know, something like the Masterwork programmer, would have come along and done it if it was easy at this point. Calm down. So I'm pretty sure it's not quite that easy. Alright, trader requested depot, move goods to depot. I should mention though that a lot of there was a new update for base Dwarf Fortress. Let me see if I can pull up the link here quickly. Well, I'm not actually going to be posting the link to you because, well, actually what? I'll do that. Wait, what am I doing? What am I saying? I don't even know. It's on their main website, so you can just go there, scroll down a little bit to, looks like, the 5th of November post. Actually, no, that's the bug fixing. Where the hell was that post? Crap, I have no idea where it was. Either way, I was talking about how he's trying to get manual prioritization in next, so that you'll be able to tell your dwarves, you know, okay, doing this right now is a priority, get it done. And that will make them a little bit unhappy, but it'll get the job done like snap. Like now. So I really do like that. Most definitely looking forward to that. Let's see here. God damn it. Prepared food is so bad right now for its value. Oh, at least it's above adamantine wafers, but it's still pretty low. You saw all this raw adamantine. Got cheese pot, prepared food. Giant, was it Monitor venom? Is it Minotaur? Monitor? Weird. What the hell's a Monitor? Weird. Unfortunately, I'd like to sell all these giant slugs and grasshoppers and such, but the moment I try and move it to the depot, they get released. So you can't really sell the pets, or at least you were never able to for the longest time. So if they change that sometime that I wasn't aware of, then my bad. As the FPS just hits like a nosedives right into the ground. It's like 50, 40, 30, 20, oh, 27. It's going down. It's still going down. If that hits 20, you might have to call it. We'll see how it goes. What the hell? Giant adder is fighting. Oh, I see. Someone's out there hunting him with steel bolts. Wow. Wow, steel bolts to kill freaking snakes. Well, I guess they're giant snakes, so if, you had the snake from Anaconda coming at you, you might want to, use the most powerful weapon you have to try and kill it before it gets any closer. But, yeah, manual prioritization of labors and some other stuff was something that was mentioned. I think it was in there about the recently updated dev page. It might be it. It might be the 13th. Yeah, that was it. The 13th. Here we go. Color key. Job priorities. Move from jobs pick dwarves to a mixed system that can consider more factors together, allowing skilled dwarves to generally perform skilled jobs, while not forcing the player to forbid them from hauling entirely, and allowing rare important jobs like trading to be prioritized. Do this now prioritization, which might stress the selected dwarf, but will get the job done. So essentially, you go to a job site like, a wall, and say like, okay, I want this wall built now. I select Bob. Bob, do it now. And he will be a little stressed out about it, but he'll go and do it, which will probably be a little bit of a mood debuff. Explore, ordered mining, and other mining options. Ah, I see. So they're exploring ordered mining. So having if you have a tunnel of 3 wide tunnels or 3 wide tiles, blarg, going down like 20 yards or whatever, 20 tiles. You can have your dwarves 3 dwarves down there, kind of tunneling with precision down that line, or making it doing it in an efficient way, essentially. So I could definitely see that helping a lot with building rooms and stuff like that. But we'll see how that works. Generally prefer to stay away from spreadsheets or number-oriented prioritizations. Let me hit play here so they can keep moving. For specific labors on the labor list, we'd rather see the labor list removed entirely in many circumstances, depending on Fortress Citizen's status. But that'll have to wait until starting scenarios are complete. Ooh, starting scenarios, that sounds interesting. We're also holding off on work crew approaches for similar reasons, and it's quite possible that these might arise with guilds and other features when the nature of the fortress is understood through the scenario. Interesting. Inns and taverns in fortress mode. Lay out basic rooms, furniture, in several associated zones. Fortress guests include merchants, diplomats, adventurers, mercenaries, bandits, travelers, etc. Your dwarves can also visit. Extra interactions with certain guests, including the ability to hire them. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh my god, that sounds awesome. This is, I should say, this is not for Masterwork at the moment. This is for vanilla. So these are planned features. Let me see, they're these ones are orange. So, I believe they're subsection. It doesn't really say if they're section, subsection, future goals. So these are labeled as sections and subsections, but they're not really labeled as whether or not they're ready to go here. Let's see here. Musical instrument use, dancing, storytelling, etc. This carries over to all dwarven parties. So all dwarven parties would take part in the inn, in other words. You can set prices for activities. Dwarves can perform related jobs, serving and otherwise entertaining guests, recipes, and drink quality. Games. Dwarves can gamble with outsiders. Ability to play games directly if a dwarf is involved. Oh my god, that sounds freaking amazing. Rooms rentable to outsiders. Fortress's reputation as an inn. Tavern is tracked. Tie-ins with Fortress Justice if something goes badly. So in other words, you could have your jail set up. And, you know, I very rarely build a jail. But this would be a good reason to do so. Definitely a very good reason to do so. For adventure mode, update town taverns to the new layout in some towns and on roads, with rooms available for players. Food and drink services for the players and others. New fort activities like songs and dancing in advanced mode taverns. Games to play and player gambling. Without more economy activity, dealing with fortress mode, tavern revenue, and the supply of adventure mode taverns isn't the focus at this point. I see. Non-player artifacts, world generation. Having artifacts that are made during world generation from a variety of sources. Some historical events during world generation to get artifacts passed around, stolen, offered, etc. In play, villains, etc. should seek to steal artifacts still possessed by active entities. Generalizing the theft army. So essentially we'll have enemies try to steal our artifacts. Fortress starting scenarios framework. This is what they were mentioning previously, which seems interesting. Expand the framework of law, custom, rights, property, and status as needed to provide a variety of scenarios. Foundation of laws, both natural and supernatural. Interesting. That might actually be along the lines of something like weather effects, or think crazy like you know, suddenly a horde of ghosts pass through your fortress for like a month or two and haunt you for a bit and then leave. Maybe you need to call in an exorcist or something. Call in the Ghostbusters. Suddenly a bunch of, you know, suddenly four dwarves will show up at your fort and start blasting lasers everywhere. That'd be great. That would be absolutely brilliant and hilarious. Alright, so the slaughter of our Plump Helmet Men is going quite a well to pace at the moment here. It's taking effect over time here. Let's see here. Explicit standing of different citizens versus culture or civilization authorities. Possible expansion of religious and family concepts provide sufficient scenarios. Starting scenarios, various possibilities that guide or govern fortress activity. Frontier settlement, religious site, prison colony, mining company, military citadel, roadside inn, secondary future place, palace of the monarchy. Drastic changes to migration. Migrants based on the starting scenario. Caravans, diplomat relationship based on the starting scenario. Reclaim mechanics should be folded into this. Generalized starting scenario relationships for every site foundation. Hill dwarves and deep dwarves, the ability to bring extra dwarves appropriate to the starting scenario. Entity population surrounding your fortress is appropriate environment, both above and below ground. Ability to move dwarves in and out of surroundings. Huh. Interesting. Relationship with surrounding dwarves. Ability to trade, demand food in depot or similar place with surrounding dwarves. And then suddenly you get like this whole development list where it shows your followers, the adventurer roles. Let's see, adventurer role thief. So we have, a couple different adventurer roles they're actually working on. We got hero, we got thief. Let's see here, treasure hunter. These are trying to, you know, set up specific character types even for adventure mode. Slayer of night creatures. So someone that's specifically meant to attack or to take on the night creatures. An explorer. You got mapping and obstacles, land and bestiary. First contact. I would imagine that if you try to play an explorer role, maybe it doesn't have the entire world displayed or something. I don't know. That'd be interesting. Trader. Basic adventure mode skills. Hauling improvements. Standing production orders. Here we go. Being able to haul multiple objects. Having multiple dwarves involved with item hauling for a job. Wheelbarrows, minecarts are already in the game. Work animals to tow carts and haul objects. Interesting. It would be nice if we could have cows hauling items back and forth. That would limit what our dwarves would have to do for hauling. And also would probably speed things up a bit if they have, you know, because such as a giant cow would be, you know, stronger. A bull or something would be able to haul something stronger, but... or haul heavier stuff a lot faster, but I don't know how effective it would be, because if it's uncontrolled, then maybe we could just wander off and do whatever the hell he wants. Yeah, there's something wrong with Ragamuffin. He's not moved at all. It could be just due to the transformation cycle. Like, you're not supposed to instantly become a wizard. Sorry, Harry, you can't be a wizard yet. You must spend 12 more years in training. So, yeah. It could be that he just needs to spend a couple more months just sitting there. Let me actually see if he's getting any mood items show up here. Yep, nope, he is learning magic right now, so that's why I can't actually do anything. He's standing here not doing anything. He is learning magic. He is currently trying really hard not to turn into a toad. If he stays successful in this, he will become a mage within 3 months. He will not leave the Mages Guild in this meantime, and will try to protect himself if attacked, being absolutely focused on his studies. He also forgets to eat, drink, or sleep. So yes, 3 more months. 3 more months, and this guy will be released and able to do whatever the hell he wants to do. Which will hopefully be destroy the world. Ha! But no. So yeah, well, we got a couple of guys running around. We're still making adamantine wafers and everything right now. Just I hope we are. No, we are not. However, I do want to suspend that because we do not need any more damn lignite. Yeah, so the issue here is that we just don't have enough dwarves that are extracting strands. Like, they're doing their best. They're doing their best. Let me see what skill does this guy have. Metal crafting. Damn. I still don't know what bloody skill it seems to be, because it used to be strand extraction was specific for that, but they might have moved it to metal crafting. Let me see if the other guy that was doing it has metal crafting. Furnace operator, wood carver. He's a dabbling metalsmith. But Vade, what do you actually have enabled for skills? No, he does have metal crafting enabled. Also wood crafting, I'll disable that. So it must be metal crafting that allows the construction of that. I'll have him not haul anymore so that he can concentrate on extracting strands. As I do want to get some adamantine armor made. Probably just breastplates and helmets, I would say. Because those are the 2 parts that are really likely to get blown out. Well, arms too. Things tend to grip the arms of our dwarves and just shake them until they shear off. Let's see here. Wow, we have a lot of fortress value. I want to check our stockpiles. Let's page down and scroll up. Blocks. God damn, we have a lot of coin. Well, actually, that's not a lot of coin. That's actually very little coin. So we have 15 adamantine wafers, and holy crap, do we have a lot of slag bars. God damn. Then again, we have far more coke. Jesus, 232 coke. Dear God, anyone that is producing coke needs to stop. Permanently. We have so much freaking coke bars that it's never gonna... We're never gonna be able to smelt enough bloody metal to get rid of it. Well, that's not true. That's not true. It's just gonna take a while. Looks like we're hovering around 28 FPS. This is still kind of brutal, but not enough that we kill this quite yet. We're gonna keep going as well as we can, even though it takes forever to do anything. That's why I'm concentrating on other things. Standing production orders. Production triggers for new work orders. Being able to link work orders and triggers to buildings. Huh. Interesting. Improved mechanics. Better traps. Stone traps should require the stone to be placed above the tile that is triggered. Stone should be able to roll, perhaps if they are started from or land on a ramp tile. So in other words, you could create like rolling boulders of death. I actually like the sound of this. Imagine you create a boulder trap, you know, create like 6 levels up, and then you release these 3 boulders that just drop down, hit a ramp, and then shoot forward, annihilating any enemies down a path. That would actually be kind of cool, actually. Oh, someone's having a party. Speaking of which, I completely forgot about the trade. I was completely distracted and forgot to trade. Wow, these prepared food barrels are crap. I mean, that price is horrendous. I can't believe how low we're getting. Damn. Oval Bone of Armok. Tear of Armok. Oh wow, I can't believe you wasted the Tear of Armok by cutting it. I actually don't know if I can. Well, you know what? Let me try. Let me try. I will take the Tear of Armok and hope that I can make some use of that. Use of it. Pardon me. What I really need, though, is clay. Because we don't have clay, and I need clay in order to become an advanced mage. Platinum bearing rock. I'll take that and make use of that. We will smelt that when we get the chance. It's all junk. Random crap, kangaroos. I'd buy some of these, but I really just don't have much interest anymore in that. In all these creatures, giant jaguars. I'm kind of hoping these aren't actually elves, because if they are, then they're going to be pissed off that I'm offering them food barrels made out of wood. But, so be it. If they get pissed at me, then I really don't care. I don't care. I don't need their kind here. Whip wine. Actually, what am I buying alcohol for? We had tons of alcohol. Nope, these are not elves. Elves wouldn't have clockwork components. Clockwork iron blade launcher. I believe these are either human or gnomes. Clockwork iron drill. You know what? I'll take that. That sounds interesting. Seems like an advanced pickaxe. Is my guess. Huh. So yeah, these guys are all I believe these are gnomes because they got all this steampunk stuff here, like geared boots and all that craziness. So interesting, but I think most of them I'm gonna turn down. Cobalt bulbs. Guess I'll buy that. Cave wheat spawns. Sure. Dimple cup spawns. Prickleberries, query bush spawns. Quite a bit. Fishberry seeds. Sure. Alright. Oh, that was fast. Plump helmets. Wow, it's actually expensive. But you know what? Who cares? I'm taking them anyway. Damn it. No, I think I'm getting sick. Damn it! I gotta work tomorrow. I can't be sick. Blarg. Now these are clothes. I don't need your stinking clothes. Oh, what the hell is worth 40,000? Oh, it's a mechanical dragon. Yeah, these are definitely gnomes. These are definitely gnomes. Mechanical dragon. I don't think it actually breathes fire. It's essentially just a, well, a mechanical dragon. And that's just the frame for 40,000. Jesus. Bismuth bronze. Mechanical bear frame. Yeah, these are definitely gnomes. Holy crap, 24,000. Mechanical elephant frame. It's a steel mechanical elephant. If only I could make use of that, that would be amazing. But sadly, I cannot. I'll give you 1,000 profit. Pfft. Oh, you're asking way too much. 1,700 at most. Quit being greedy, gnomes. Quit being greedy. I don't need none of that shit here. So yeah, large pipe sections. Walk on them or crawl inside them. Allow passage for fluids. Huh. That's interesting, but why would you want to do that would be the question. I suppose, actually wait, no. That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad at all. You could essentially create like above ground piping systems for that, so you can take like a pump, what the hell is it called? A pump stack, connect it into one of these large pumps, pipe sections, and use that to send water where you need it. Although, honestly, we can use channels for that now, and it would block it just as if it would, so we've learned a couple facts about giant eagle trading. Very nice. It would block off the area just like a, you know, a pipe, or not a pipe, a channel would, but at least with that channel you could floor over it. So I don't know how effective that would be, or how useful that would be. Vein auto mining, that already exists, so yeah. Farming improvements, soil moisture tracking, and the ability to moisten the soil with buckets or other irrigation. Interesting, most definitely. Soil nutrient requirements for plants and nutrient tracking to the extent of farming interface can provide decent feedback for you. Fertilizers can reflect this. Harvestable flowers and fruits growing on plants. Ability to plant trees. Masterwork has that. Weeds, more pests. Fortress subgroups. Skilled dwarves should form guilds. Dwarves with similar religious views should formally associate at times. Guilds and sects should be able to make demands for meeting halls, temples, specific furniture. Looks like a duck has reverted to its wild state, not that that matters. Statues of specific gods throughout the fortress, etc. Dwarves that have grudges or personal altercations should be able to drag their groups into it. Removal of guild dwarves from the profession should result in trouble between the guild and the currently appointed manager and manager/leader. Various benefits to having well-developed guild or sect are under consideration. Here we go. The military section. This will be interesting. Let me resume, though, and let these guys continue, because it's paused since the duck reverted. Ability, Dwarven armies. Oh, wait, who died? Who died? And spring has arrived just as somebody died. That's funny. Well, we'll see who died. Dwarven armies. Ability to send out fortress dwarves to lead larger groups of surrounding dwarves and out around a mid-level map, or just go alone. Stray Mastiff has died of old age. Aww. We'll bury him as a hero. How goes the slaughter of the Plump Helmet Men? Looks like only a couple spawns are left. Very nice, very nice. Very efficient. Ability to send equipment and fortress dwarves out to train surrounding dwarves. Ability to attack sites and entire entity populations with your dwarven armies. Ability to set fire to select supplies to haul back when sacking a site. Very interesting. That would add so much depth to the game as well, to be able to like craft up your armies, arm them, and then send them out to battle. And like, you know, Goblin Fort, like the Goblin Fort that keeps pissing us off and sending our, you know, waves enemies our way. Well, guess what? We're coming for vengeance. You know, that would be awesome. That would be freaking awesome. I'd love to see that happen. Villain interactions. Must adjust villains, etc. to allow them to operate in dwarf mode timescale. Make armies beasts that attack the fortress come from actual groups moving on the world map. That'd be very nice. I think that's marked as purple, which is what? Oh, where the hell is this? Purple is partially done. So this is already partially done. Of course, that was in the main update, so I can understand why. Ability to fight other armies with your dwarven armies. Larger armies should spread over multiple mid-level map squares. Oh, damn. Ability to create fortifications, lines, etc. instead of spreading haphazardly. Oh, please, please do. If we can create formations and lines with our dwarves, I would be ecstatic. no longer are they just gonna rush out and, you know, one at a time and get freaking killed for no reason. To be able to, like, form, like, a shield wall or something and slowly approach the enemy, and then once they've engaged, just, like, you know, spread in and attack whatever's closest. Would be great. Oh, that'd be great. Improved sieges. Eliminates remaining edge of map exploits. More highly trained attacking soldiers when appropriate. Many trap exploits are handled above by requiring more to produce a trap. Like cage traps should make more sense versus large creatures, etc. Respect strength and ability versus material. Larger cages might be a separate object. So in other words, say I create a wooden cage trap and it catches a bear. The bear is probably going to rip its way out of there in 2 seconds. If I create a steel cage trap, on the other hand, it's probably going to keep it contained. Coming up with a plan to overcome pathing obstacles to reach fortress innards. Ability to dig, optionally default on. Ability to build bridges and ramps. Ability to use grappling hooks, ladders to climb. Learning from mistakes. A first attempt assault plan fails badly. For instance, if many siegers are killed, caged, etc. in a given hallway, they shouldn't generally go that way again, even if that means building, climbing, or digging. Siege engine improvements depending on the state of boats, lifts, moving fortress sections, since well, all use the same framework. So all in all, it's really interesting, the kind of stuff that is being worked on to be put into the game. Of course, there's still a lot of stuff like I want to see. I want to see a major work done to the military, especially. Because the military, getting a proper military setup is just a royal pain in the ass. It really is. It really, really is. Possible way you could fix this is if you assign a dwarf a certain set of armor. Say I assign 10 dwarves a set of copper armor, but we only have enough copper armor for 1 dwarf. However, we do have enough copper bars to craft, say, 5 more. It would be nice if the workshop would automatically put a request in, an order in, to craft those 5 sets of armor without us having to do it. Of course, we could still override that and tell them, no, we need to work on this instead, but it would be nice if it was automatic like that. It's kind of like how the building plugin here works, where you can plan everything out and have them, you know, build it over time and then place it. Although they don't actually build it by themselves, I have to tell them to, but still, something like that would be really nice. Although it kind of, you know, the workshop plugin kind of does something very similar to that, but yeah. Regardless, a lot of what I want to see for the military dwarves is them just being a little more intelligent, you know, not going out and getting themselves killed, waiting for all their people before they go and attack something, you know, grouping together, because, you know, going in alone you're gonna die. Together you are strong. Alone you get slaughtered horribly, and then I have to pay the price for it. Then again, even together I've had dwarves get slaughtered by some random crap. Some random creature just rips them apart like a giant wolf or something. Needs more raw fish. Damn. Well, kitty, get to work and get me some more fish. Huh? The mayor has ended his mandate. Lovely. Not that it matters all that much, but lovely. Let's build a furnace. Let's get another crematorium up and running here. Well, I need 4. Use marble. Marble and dolomite grate. That's all fire or magma proof. So hopefully that will deal with whatever the issue is that caused it to explode. Anyway, I believe with that, I'm going to call it here for today, as we are already on an hour here, pretty much. Well, we honestly still haven't accomplished much. Let's see what the FPS goes down to quickly here. Goes up to like a 170, then drops down to about 20 something. Let's see what it absolutely hits here at the moment. So we're still hovering around 27, 28 FPS, which it's not too horrible, but it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. An average 26 FPS right now. So honestly, I don't know what I can do at this point to truly improve it. I mean, I basically screwed myself with the water. If it wasn't for the water and a happy fun zone, that would have probably massively reduced all the lag issues that I'm having here. Oh, hello. Oh. Weird. Apparently all my massive slugs have been missing for a week. Isn't that one right there in the animal stockpile? No, it's a javelin, apparently. Ah, whatever, it doesn't matter all that much. But yeah, so we really weren't able to do much to improve the lag, so I'm not sure how much longer this fortress will last, but we'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a fabulous morning, afternoon, day, whatever it has to be. And I will catch y'all next week with some more Masterwork Dwarf Fortress. We'll have to see what we can do. Try and get some more adamantine produced. See if they can speed that up a bit. Check on Ragamuffin and his upgrading to a master, well, not quite, to a adept mage, earth mage, I should say, earthmancer, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, have yourselves a great one. See y'all next time. Dragon out.